Hello YouTube, it's Tony. So today I'll be showing you a 1 to 99 firemaking guide for 2018. Now I'm going to be showing you the fast and cheap methods. Although I may have repeated some stuff from my previous guide, but I'm actually adding more things here. So anyways, here are the XP multipliers. I'll start with bonus XP, and you can get this from Barbarian Assault really fast. It's around like a whopping 2.3 mil XP per hour from doing this. I mean bonus XP per hour, that is. So there is an FC that does this, and it's called BA Teams. I do have a guide for all 4 roles of hard mode if you guys need, and I'll leave that link in the description. There are more XP multipliers to list, but those are the most common ones I know of. Let's get into the useful items and unlocks for firemaking. Here are the all fired up quests, minigame, and rewards. If you wear both the Ring of Fire and the Flame Gloves, that will give you 5% more firemaking XP. This requires 62 and 79 firemaking respectively. So we also have the Infernal ads, and while it isn't particularly useful in today's game, but yeah, it still serves as a dragon hatchet. The reason why it's not so useful is because it's only a 33% chance of burning a log when you're cutting it. Then we have the portable Braziers, and this is a treasure hunter item. Now you can buy this off the GE or share with others, but trust me, it's actually much better to share with others as it's way cheaper that way. There's a FC that shares this, and it's called Portables. Now, I'll definitely leave that link in the description for the spreadsheet. So what it will do is it will give you 14% more firemaking XP, as well as a 10% chance to save you a log. After that, we have the Invention Perks. There are 2 augmentable items for firemaking, and that is the Pyromatic and the Crystal Tinderbox. The only difference between them is that a Crystal Tinderbox has a 5 times chance of fire spirits. Here are the best perks I would suggest: the Pyromaniac, the Rapid, and Tinker perk. In terms of the combinations, I have 2 of them. The first one is the Pyromaniac 4 as well as Rapid 2, and the best way to get this is by using 5 light components. Now, it is very rare, but there's also Pyromaniac 5 as well as Rapid 2. So the second combination is the Tinker 3 perk, and the best way to get this is by using 5 fungal components. Now personally, this took me around 7 tries. The next useful item is Superheat Form, and that is a Siren Prayer. This requires the Light Within quest as well as 91 Prayer. When you activate this, it burns anything you cut instantly, which will grant you firemaking XP. See, the reason why it's better than Infernal ads is because it's at a 100% chance. So we have the Pitch Can, and that not only speeds up bonfiring, but also lighting line fires. This does require 70 firemaking to use. Although this is a rare reward from playing the Char Cave minigame, it is tradable however. While it does only come with 2,000 charges, but it is rechargeable by playing the Char Cave minigame. For the familiars, we have the Pheonix Reborn Familiar, and this requires 84 summoning. Each pouch will last you 30 minutes. The effect is, there's a 7% chance to burn 2 logs at once on a bonfire. Finally, we have the Cremation ability, and this is a rare drop from killing any type of ghost. You basically add bones to a bonfire or a brazier, and this will award the following. You'll get 2.5 times the prayer XP than normal, as well as 2 times the firemaking XP than its normal prayer XP. Yes, while it does burn slightly faster than bonfiring, it isn't really ideal, especially because of how expensive the bones are. Let's get into the training methods, and I'll start with the bonfiring AFK methods, as this is like the most common training method many people are going to go after. My calculations are going to be as if I'm using a portable brazier, and this will be 950 logs per hour. So I'll start with regular logs, and you only need 54 of them to get to level 15. From level 15 to 30, you'll be doing oak logs, and you'll need 161 of them to get there. Then from level 30 to 45, you're going to be doing willow logs. You will need 469 of them to get there. From level 45 to 60, or you can even go all the way to 99, you're going to be doing maple logs. So you will need 1,380 to level 60. Otherwise, if you're really cheap, then well, you will need 84,295 of them to level 99. This will then get you 146k XP per hour at the given rate of 950 logs per hour. From level 60 to 75, or you can continue all the way to level 99, you're going to be doing U logs. I mean, U logs are fairly cheap these days, so you might as well just go all the way to 99 if you feel like it. To level 75, you'll need 4,058 U logs. To level 99, however, you will need 55,277 of them. The XP per hour you can get from this is 220k. Here is what you're going to be doing from level 75 to 90, or you can go all the way to level 99. you're going to be doing either the corrupted magic logs or the regular magic logs. So yes, both of them are very cheap, but the magic logs have been crashing especially a lot as of late. You'll need 11,942 to level 90, and to level 99 you'll need 34,141. The XP per hour you can get from this is 330k. From level 90 to 99, you're going to be doing Elder Logs, so you will need 15,504 to level 99, and you'll get an XP per hour of 471k. Now, I highly do not advise this, and I strongly don't, okay? This is because Elder Logs are so much more expensive in terms of the GP per XP. You can also do Protean Logs, and if you do, I would highly suggest you start at level 90 for maximum XP. They're available from Treasure Hunter, or some events will give you a Protean pack or something. Generally though, I would not use Protean Logs for Firemaking, as you're probably better off converting it to something else. So to get to level 99, you'll need 8,874. Now the XP per hour you can get from this is 650k, but that's because you burn only 750 logs per hour, and not the typical 950 I told you earlier. Now that I've talked about the bonfiring methods, let's talk about the other conventional firemaking methods. From level 83 to 99, you're going to be doing the Jadinko layer firemaking by using Superheat Form. In addition to this requires the following: 83 woodcutting, 91 prayer, as well as the light within quests. So the Jadinko layer is located in Herblore Habitat. You can get to Herblore Habitat by using your Witch Doctor mask or your Juju Spirit bag. You're then going to run south after you teleport, and then climb over the roots and keep running south, and then you can enter the cave. The other way to get there directly is by using the Mask of Jadinkos, but there's only a limit of 2 per day. Now, once you arrive in the Jadinko cave, I would use the middle north because it has the best cluster of the curly roots. So when you arrive, just before you start, you want to remove the attack option in the combat settings. So just press F4 and set the NPC to hidden. Here's my equipment and inventory setup before I get into the strategy. You can bring an augmented tinderbox, but it's pretty optional. I mean, it's only for those who are training Invention. You really only need 1 prayer renewal here, because the Superheat Form drains so little prayer. Like, it's almost unnoticeable basically. Anyways, just pause the video because I'm going to be moving on to the next section. Here's a strategy for this, and I'll explain briefly. You're going to chop the curly roots, and only the curly roots, because the straight ones hardly give you any XP. When you chop them, you actually have to chop one more time to collect it, and then it will finally burn it with Superheat Form. Now sometimes it is kind of annoying when the curly roots just uncurl, or they even disappear sometimes. If that happens, well, just move to another root and restart. In terms of XP per hour, you can get almost 700k firemaking, as well as 75k woodcutting XP per hour. I do have a 1 hour footage of me doing Superheat Form, and I'll leave that link in the description. From level 91 onwards, you can try doing the Char training cave. This also requires the Firemaker's Curse quest complete. Nowadays, you can do this conventionally, so you don't need to wait once every week. In terms of location, it is pretty close to where you did the quest, and so you can get there directly by using the Book of Char teleport. When you get there, just grab the pitch can from the floor and right-click Start the session. Each session will last you 5 minutes. So you're going to keybind your pitch can to your action bar, and then you're just going to make the fires for the shape. The most efficient shape for XP are the spiral shapes. After each shape, you will get a huge XP drop in the end. So you're just going to keep repeating the same process until the time runs out. In a 5-minute session, you should be able to get 7 spirals, as well as 1 diagonal shape every run. You'll get an average of around 738k XP per hour from doing this. I mean, there is also a chance you can get a tradable pitch can, but I think it's really rare. Anyways, if you do, then you can really make a lot of money here. Now, I do have a full guide on this, and I'll leave that link in the description. Last but not least, we have the pitch can line fires method. Once again, the pitch can is tradable, and it helps you light the fires much faster. So the location for this is in Traherne Elf City Clan, and this requires Plague's End as well. You're pretty much going to light the line fires starting from Lady Traherne all the way to the Isleworth clan. The way I light the fires is by spam clicking the action bar. Like, you want to right click and then left click, so that's why you want to set this mouse option to 1 button gameplay. So to get back to Traherne clan, just use your Attune Crystal Teleport Seed, and yeah, you can just restart your trip. If you're using magic logs, which I mean is really cheap these days, you'll get a whopping 1.4 mil XP per hour from this. It is really hard to explain what I'm doing exactly, and I kind of want to keep this video a little bit short. So because of this, I do have a separate guide on this, and I'll leave that link in the description. Now that I've talked about the training methods, let's talk about the other methods. I'll start with the Firemaking Brawlers. Each pair of Brawling Gloves will last you 1,200 charges for Firemaking. You will get 4 times the XP from burning logs in the deep wilderness, and the best way to do that is by burning Protean Logs at the Mage Arena Bank. Another tip I would suggest is that you want to use as many XP multipliers as possible. By doing so, in conjunction with bonus XP, portable Brazier, and all these kind of XP multipliers, you can get a staggering 10 mil Firemaking XP per hour from this. Like, it is really fast, from doing this. Trust me. Anyways, so yeah, I know this is very old footage, but that's because I don't have Brawling Gloves anymore. We finally have the Book of Char daily. The way it works is that you activate the Book of Char, and then it will burn the logs you step over. There are 2 methods for doing this efficiently, and that is the Varrock method or the Fight Kiln. The Varrock method is a little bit easier, but it's definitely a lot slower. So for the kiln method, it's actually faster, but it does require significantly more effort, as well as requiring mouse keys, which I'm not sure if everyone wants to use them. Either way, both methods are really difficult to master. However, if you are really good at it, then you can get a crap load of XP per hour off of this. So to conclude all of this, best of luck training Firemaking. Honestly, Firemaking is a really cheap and easy skill, as well as being super fast. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope it helps. If I missed anything, feel free to ask. Also, be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already, because I'll definitely be doing more 1 to 99 guides in the future.